because he thought playing with toys was the best thing about being a kid. But Rowan's classmates didn't feel the same way, and they were always trying to act older than they really were. One day when Rowan was in class, he felt a strange tickling sensation on his armpit. He didn't know what it was, so he asked his teacher, Mrs. Pennington, if he could please be excused to use the restroom. When Rowan got to the restroom, he took off his shirt and was shocked to see a single hair growing off from the center of his armpit. Rowan didn't know what. I'm not gonna use. I'm just gonna hold. Rowan didn't know what to do, so he put his shirt back on and returned to class. And when he sat down, he felt like everyone in the classroom could tell something was different about him, even Mrs. Pennington. Wait, Mom. Damn it. When the final bell rang, Ron ran all the way home. He knew his mother kept some tweezers in the bathroom and couldn't wait to use them to pull out that hair. But when Ron took off his shirt when Rowan took his shirt off, he could see it was too late for tweezers. Suddenly, hair started sprouting all over Rowan's body, and before long, he was practically covered in it. By now, Rowan was totally panicking. He went through his parents' bedroom cabinet to see if there was anything that might help, and he found something that he thought would do the trick. But there's a reason kids shouldn't go poking around in their parents' bathroom cabinets, because the 2 seconds after Rowan opened the bottle, he passed out from the fumes. When Rowan woke up, he was in his bed. At first, he thought maybe the whole thing with the hair was just a bad dream, but one look at his arm told him it wasn't. Rowan and his parents walked into the room, and he was afraid they was going to be mad at him for opening the bottle of hair remover without asking, but they didn't. In fact, they seemed kind of happy. Rowan's parents said they'd been waiting for this day for years, and it was time to have the talk. Rowan thought they already had the talk. Can you help me read? Why I must read? So sorry. His parents said that sometimes when a child turns a certain age, your body starts to go through a changing, and that made Rowan sad because he liked the way himself just the way he was. But now Rowan thought where he was heading, so he asked a question that had been on his mind all day.
See, people, so many. You see? Okay.
So
Okay,
time
take care.
Well, that made Rowan's parents laugh, and Rowan felt embarrassed because it took them a long time to stop laughing. Why got so many people? That's so bad.
Yeah.
After Rowan's dad wiped the tears from his eyes, he said Rowan was still a boy, but he was a different kind of boy. And when Rowan asked what he meant by that, his dad gave him some better deals. You're a rebel son. This was definitely not what Rowan wanted to hear, but when Mom saw the worried look on her son's face, she said that this was a day to celebrate. Rowan's parents told him he came from a long line of werewolves, and suddenly the pictures on the staircase made a lot more sense to Rowan. Then Rowan's parents gave him some more bad news. They said they were both werewolves too.
Yeah.
I want to see the pictures. Yes, pictures. Rowan started remembering clues growing up that should have told him his parents were werewolves, but he guessed deep down he didn't want to admit the truth. Then Rowan started crying. He said he just wanted to be a regular kid and have a normal life. But the parents said a werewolf could live a perfectly normal life as long as they kept on top of their grooming and hid who they were really were from when the rest of the world. Rowan did not want to hide who he was, though. He had always been taught to be yourself, and that's what he planned to do. But Rowan's parents told him there are ignorant people in the world who don't like anyone who is different. And Rowan knew exactly the type of people his parents were talking about. Then Rowan asked his parents the question he wasn't sure he was ready to hear the answer to. Rowan's parents looked a little uncomfortable and said that was a subject for another talk later on. But Rowan had a feeling he knew the answer to his question, so the next day he brought his toys with him to recess, and this time nobody dared to visit him. Rowan's example was like his parents to stop hiding who they were too, and from that day on, Rowan and his family lived as their true selves, and everyone else just had to stay with it. Already done.
Okay. 3 minutes more.
What?
Mm.
Oh my gosh. But you see that let's stop. But 10:13 will be very
No,
long.
faster. Yes.
In a little, just like 3 more pages.
Okay, yes, yeah, they're waiting for you all.
In a little seaside village somewhere in Europe, there lived a man named Jasper, and everyone knew who Jasper was because he was the village prankster. Most of Jasper's pranks were pretty harmless. One time he covered the baker's car in gift wrap, and another time he filled the village only phone box with popcorn.
Ma.
Mom, I'm finding friend. Sometimes Jasper would play tricks on his own family members, and his mother never really forgave him for gluing all her furniture to the ceiling. But Jasper's most famous prank was the time he put the mayor's underwear up a flagpole, which everyone thought was pretty hilarious. And everyone is the mayor. That was the thing about Jasper's pranks. Most people thought they were pretty hilarious unless they were the ones getting pranked. Splotch. Anyway, one morning Jasper woke up trying to figure out who he was going to prank next. He couldn't decide if he wanted the toilet paper his next door neighbor's house or replace the baker's cream-filled donuts with toothpaste.
Yeah.
The toilet paper thing felt a lot of work and it had been a while since Jasper pranked Doris the baker, so Jasper felt like a lot of work and it been a while since Jasper pranked Doris the baker, so Jasper decided he'd go with the donut thing for today. Jasper got out of bed and brushed his head and headed up the hill to the bakery. And on the way he passed a few people he knew. He raced to Marian the dressmaker and Mickey the cheesemonger, but neither one waved back. But he just figured they were just so at him for covering the shop windows in mustard the week before. Mommy, it's already 3 pages and let's go.
Okay, one more.
But we have to stop.
Hmm.
Things got stranger when Jasper walked into the bakery. His friend Dieter, the shoemaker, was walking out, and when Jasper said hello, Dieter ignored him. And a few seconds later, when Martha, the librarian, walked in to buy her daily baguette, she walked past Jasper like she didn't even see him. And Martha went to the counter to buy her bread. Doris was distracted, and that's when Jasper made his move. He put the tube of toothpaste out of his pocket and grabbed the glass tape off the donut platter. Mom, you see this page finished already done. You see that page finished?
Say thank you.
Thank you everyone that was watching my live stream of reading a book. I hope you will come again next time. Bye-bye.
Very good.
Oh, you know there's a bite there.
Bye.
Don't. You are your hand now, your hand now.